Welcome back to Afternoon Express. We're live on SABC3, although I should say konnichiwa, because vegetable broth can quite be unattractive when it comes to color and can lack in both depth and flavor. So today, Clem comes to the rescue with a delicious and all-favorite Japanese dish called a miso broth that is not only good on the eyes, but packed with flavor, depth, and all that nutrients to get through. And it's one of the things that I've never, ever managed to make myself because it seems so complicated.
Well, it's not. It's about following a few basic principles. Once you get those right,
yeah, but like,
you'll be happy.
If you showed me all of this and said make a miso, I would not know.
I'm putting all this in front of you because I actually wanted to see all the ingredients and the little different elements of it. But let's get started on actually how we actually made this broth.
Cool.
We started off the same thing with a mirepoix. Yes, even in Asian cuisine with a mirepoix. The difference is I coated them in some miso paste. Miso paste, which is, you actually, what is it? You know this?
I don't know.
You do, Dan.
What's miso paste? Like dehydrated miso soup?
It's actually just soybean, which has been fermented and reduced. Yeah, similar to our tofu.
I see. So it's basically tofu, but the liquid version and fermented.
Well, I'm going to just say yes to keep it like
it smells
nice and simple. Very, very nice. And it aids in good gut health, which is actually what this whole meal's all about. Cool. We're having some fermented food.
It'll help you toot and all of that stuff. Just get it all out there.
Just, you know what? Look,
Back to the recipe.
Vegetables have been roasted in some nice miso paste, and you can smell that. It's quite like a different smell. It's very savory.
Yes, earthy as well.
So then and you can kind of see the texture as well. Something's different there, and that's the miso. To that, we added that to a pot with a bit of water, some dried porcini mushrooms. Very meaty, very meaty.
Full of flavor, very chewy. They're nice. They're a very cool meat supplement, by the way. If you're looking for something that's a good meat supplement that has that same texture as a good steak, this is it.
That's the guy. So that's the dried version. Here is the shiitake mushroom, sorry. This is the fresh version, how you would get it in stores. And then I've got some kombu, which is a seaweed, different to like normal nori, which you'd have when you have sushi. This is kombu, and it's dried like this. You see, it's even got the salt on there from the ocean.
Taken it straight from the ocean and like dried on a hanger.
What would you want to have?
Yum.
Yes, exactly. It is yum.
Fish stuff on it.
No, it's not, man. And this would go into the broth and actually flavor it. It's delicious. It's really, really delicious. And fish stuff on it.
Am I allowed to like nibble the end?
Please do.
I've never tasted it before.
Please do. Give it a little taste. It's very salty, but
it actually doesn't have that same fishy flavor as a nori sheet does. It's delicious.
It is delicious. Cool. Now, Dan, let's talk about, let me borrow these chopsticks real quick. Let's talk about these little mushrooms. You know when you see it in Japanese cartoons or when you see them on TV, the mushrooms always have this little like cross in them. Okay.
To be honest, I've never seen that in my life, but okay, yes, I'll pretend. For your sake, yes, I've seen that.
It doesn't actually just come like that. They actually make it, there's some prep that goes into it.
Really, Clem?
Dad, you control yourself, okay? Else you're not going to get any miso.
So Bonnie's really going to try and tackle me for it, she said.
No, Bonnie's done. She's got this. You cut it across, and you cut across again. It's all about the presentation.
And because it's so meaty, it's quite you're actually able to do all that.
No, look at that. How cute is that? Cool. Into the pan. Let's talk about the other mushrooms that we got. That was a, what mushroom was that?
Shiitake mushroom.
Shiitake mushroom. This one?
Is a exotic mushroom.
It is it's a shimiji mushroom.
Shimiji.
Okay, I'm going to break that up. That's going to go in there. And then?
Sheji.
No, it's an oyster.
Oyster.
This one's in English. It's an oyster mushroom. We're just going to slice it up a little bit. Again, these are really, really meaty. Yeah. You're not going to miss any meat at all in this broth.
I always buy that pack from Woolies because it's got the combination of them and you use them for breakfast. Every morning you get a different kind of mushroom for breakfast.
I do. I agree with you. Just don't leave them in the fridge for too long, okay? They'll start growing, getting involved in other ingredients. Okay.
Not that gross.
No. But it happens. You never know. Yeah, I've got some egg noodles, and I actually cooked it in the broth. Don't go and boil a new pot of water.
Could you use glass noodles if you wanted to? Like
egg noodles, glass noodles, rice noodles, vermicelli noodles, whole wheat noodles.
Because if you're vegan, you couldn't use the egg ones, but you could definitely use the other ones.
So yeah, this is rice, exactly. Then in goes our broth, nice and delicious. This is really, really good.
Yummy.
It's seriously like I fooled people in the loft today. They actually thought this was 100% beef. It's not.
What?
It's not. It's all vegetable.
And he mentioned the idea of having these multiple nutrients in here. So if you think about it, you've got your mushroom in there, which is your vegetables. You've got all of your nice salts and things there for your sodium. You've got the carbs in there as well. And you're going to be adding all the other ingredients in there too. So
exactly. So this is actually, like I said, it's all aiding good gut health. Everything's nice and fermented, all those flavors in there. In go our mushrooms, nice and crispy. Texture's very big in Asian cuisine. So we're playing on that a lot. Then we're going with some tofu. Again, that's just a soybean and water. Cool. No funky business.
Good protein source for our vegan and vegetarian friends.
There we go. It has no flavor, okay? So you're going to try and pair it with some like flavors, some textures.
It picks up the flavor of what it's immersed in. So if you immerse it in sort of a beefy flavor, it'll taste like beef.
Exactly. Crispy fried ginger, a little bit of spring onion.
Wow. This is fancy, dude.
This is some more fermented chili paste. Actually, it's not an expensive dish at all. It's really quite budget friendly.
Well, I don't know, not about budgets, the only ingredients are in this. You could have stopped at the mushrooms, I would have been satisfied.
No, exactly, but you know, it's all about the topping, all about the visual.
If you go and rewind to every episode of Afternoon Express where we've cooked, Clem does not know what over the top doesn't mean. He always goes over the top.
What's that? What's like, no, what?
Looks
no?
delicious. You've done a good job.
This is good. This is good. Danny boy, this is for you.
Miso, have this one. Thank you.
Oh.
Simply SMS the keyword broth to 33650. You can get this recipe sent directly to your mobile device. SMSs are charged at R1.50. No free SMSs apply. This recipe is amazing. It's one to keep on your books. Listen, after the break in the kitchen, we're making the ultimate party cookie that's loaded with chocolate chips, peanut butter, and so much more chocolate. It's not to be missed. And did I mention that there's a cookie?